As you probably know, due to changes in the way the professional community defined autism, beginning in the 1990s, many more children began to be diagnosed. Now, adults weren't diagnosed at that time, and children who were born prior to the 1990s missed out on diagnosis. But those children who were diagnosed in the 1990s and the 2000s and the 2010s have grown up. And some of them are adults now, and they know that they're autistic, and they are out online talking about their autism and spreading awareness of what it's like to be them. As a result, more and more of the adults who didn't have the benefit of being diagnosed as children are coming to realize that they are on the spectrum. They are gathering information online and then they are going and asking professionals for diagnostic help. This is a pretty significant moment. We're at a time when many of the people who are part of a lost generation or a group of autistics who went under the radar because they weren't diagnosed as children are coming out and speaking and discovering who they are, what their identity is as an autistic person. Many of them have been diagnosed with a lot of different things, from bipolar disorder to borderline personality disorder to eating disorders to schizophrenia. Many have comorbid anxiety and depression, and some of these diagnoses that they've received may really fit. In fact, there is a subtype of autism now that has been defined by some researchers in the United Kingdom called ASDP, or ASD with a propensity for psychosis. But the bottom line is that there are many, many adults out there who have spent their whole lives not knowing or understanding that they have a different brain, and who have been coming to the professional community for help only to be sent away with resources that didn't exactly fit because, sure, maybe they did have an eating disorder, but maybe that eating disorder was associated with their autism. And if their autism had been addressed and recognized, they may have been able to get through the difficulties without nearly as much suffering.